But here we are. Welcome to our MASKquerade workshop. This is actually the kickoff event of our gala season. I'm glad Joe Zipkin and David Lichtman are here on the line. This MASKquerade workshop was inspired by something we've added to the virtual gala for this year with Congregation Kol Ami, and that is that we are doing a MASKquerade contest with our creativity on full display. We're inviting the congregation to submit a photo wearing a mask, a protective mask. This does not have to be an N95, or of course, but something that you might wear to the supermarket or going about your daily business in this new normal that we're living through as we try to keep public health at a much stricter and more protective level than ever before in the face of this COVID-19 pandemic. So we are so lucky that Ira Schlesinger is joining us to share a little of his costuming creativity. You might know Ira, of course, from Hairspray Purim last year, where he was Queen Vashti, although you wouldn't have recognized her. She was so fabulous. But we missed Ira, of course, this year for our Diva Pop Purim, but we're so glad that he's still an active part of the congregation and offering from his expertise this afternoon. And with that, Ira, take it away. He's going to show us a few different no-sew and one sewing option as well. And he has two different videos to help show a few different things. So I'm going to take us out of speaker view, which is important for the recording. Okay. And I'm going to pinpoint Ira now.
This is great.
Okay. Great. Hi, everyone. Welcome and thank you. And I just wanted to show you, I still have some rhinestones left over. I didn't use them all on my Purim costume. So I have a few left, and my hot glue gun is warming up, and I plan to glue a few of these onto some of the masks that I'm going to make. You asked if you needed anything, and you don't, but if you have a bandana or a napkin or a t-shirt, those are what I'm going to be using to show you how to simple, easy, no-sew. What is that, Lynn? Is that a t-shirt?
An old t-shirt.
An old t-shirt. Excellent. We're gonna do this together. I'll show you how to do it. So right now, I'm gonna start with a very simple and easy. Since I'm not having company over for dinner anymore, I don't need all these lovely dinner napkins.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right, so this is just a napkin, and look, I'm just folding it into a triangle. All right, I've attached some Velcro onto the corners, and I have to take my glasses off for this. All right, and just one.
Oh, wow.
All right, and it's that simple.
So that first one is with Velcro, Ira?
It be that simple. If you're feeling Silence of the Lambs.
Look, Silence of the Lambs.
That's great.
If you're going out for late night, okay, simple set of pearls, as long as they dangle.
Oh, is that funny?
Okay.
I love it. I love it.
And of course.
Oh, Butch.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I have my Butch moments.
Okay.
I have my Butch moments.
So, okay. Ira, can I ask a question?
Sure. So
the Velcro that you put in the corners, is that something that is iron-on Velcro, or is it sewn on?
It is already sticky. Okay, but I just put like a little hot glue. Okay. I don't like to run my needle through the Velcro because it's got the sticky on it, and then the glue comes off on the needle.
Got it.
All right, so just a little hot glue will hold and then of course, you need to measure it for your own face. All right, I just put it on and figured out where it was going to go, and then cut two little pieces of Velcro and just stuck those together.
Ira, is that also is that Velcro something you got at online, or did you get it at a store?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I found this at the dollar store. Okay, this is from the 99-cent store. And let me just show you some of these other items. These are headbands. There's 8 of them for $1.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
That's a great
And
idea.
what I like about these, and I'll show you what I did with the yarmulke. Okay, just one of these sewn, and it fits.
Wow.
Talk about a holy.
Hooray, hooray, hakafen. See, it even moves, so the rabbis will think you're praying.
Gosh. Huh.
All right, so I found these at, oops. I just knocked my thing over. All right, sorry.
So Ira, those headbands are not elastic. These are just cloth. These
They're
are.
elastic.
Oh, they are elastic.
Oh,
Great.
they sure are elastic. And
Great.
here's the thing. They're kind of wide to go around your ear.
Mm-hmm. Good.
All right, so I'll show you either 7-8 inches, and then I cut them lengthwise to make them narrower.
And what's great also, aside from the dollar store, if people are not wanting to go out, Amazon or a lot of the online ordering places have most of this material relatively inexpensive. You can get it and get it in time to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You can use the elastic from your underwear,
Oh my gosh.
from your socks. Make sure you wash it first, but the elastic waistband, okay? I mean, if you've got pajamas that are all torn or worn out,
Mhm.
you can not only use the elastic from that, you can use the fabric from them as well. All right, so I did go
Lots
out.
of ways to
and
repurpose things you've got at home. That's great, Ira. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm sorry?
I said lots of ways to repurpose things that people will already have at home. That's so great. What a great reminder.
Well, I already happen to have these at home.
Right. Sequins are a must-have.
Rhinestones and sequins, and these, and I'll show you what I did with these in a bit. All right, so getting back to the.
So after the Velcro, what's the next no-sew option there, Ira?
All right, the next one is another napkin. This is left over from Passover. I'm folding this into a triangle, and with 2 rubber bands. Can you see me? Why am I seeing?
We can see you fine.
I
We can
see you.
great.
Okay,
I don't know. That congregation Kol Ami keeps popping up on
I
mine.
know. Okay, all right.
Does
So,
anybody
all right, here we go.
does
Okay,
anybody
so
know how to get back into this? My phone rang and I lost I have a gallery view, but I don't have speaker view. Does anyone?
Go up on top, and there's a box with 9 dots
9 dots.
up in the right-hand corner.
if you click on my picture, up in the right-hand corner, there's 3 dots, I think.
It's above.
That just says chat.
And if you click that, that'll
Oh,
show
you're on
you.
your phone.
You know what? I'm
on
gonna
the
go
phone,
out
no,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna go out and then I'm gonna come back in again.
Okay.
We see you.
We won't talk about you.
We definitely see you.
Okay,
Oh, I found you.
all right.
Yay.
Hey, okay, Sarah's here. Come over
All
here.
right, so here's
Where?
my
Oh.
I Passover napkin.
Passover
Too
napkin.
small to go around all the way, so I'm going to fold it into a triangle,
Uh-huh.
okay? And with 2 rubber bands,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to, this is where I needed my phone over here.
You're going to squinch it. Oh.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Hey, Sarah.
All right,
Hi,
let me just
Sarah.
show you
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
what I've done. All right, with the rubber band, I've just folded the 2 ends over.
Okay.
And I have to size it for my face. And then this goes over one ear,
Oh, yeah.
and this goes over the other.
And it just holds like that?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was doing with the bandana.
I
Yeah.
call this the Orthodox rabbi.
Kosher lapesa.
How does that feel on your ears, Ira?
Okay, what?
How does that feel on your ears?
It's okay for running to the store, okay, or going to the pharmacy. It's not good for 8 hours if you're in the medical field.
It also depends
These what I'm
on how,
showing you are just for your
Hi, Mom.
peace of mind.
it also depends upon the size of the rubber band. So you don't want to use the really small ones. I think the ones that the ones that come with asparagus, I think are too tight and too small. They're really the most
Actually, I
people
think
hurt their
these
ears.
came with a vegetable
Yeah, exactly.
from the market.
Yeah.
But again, you're going to size it
Hmm.
to fit your face
Yeah.
so that it's comfortable and that it's not pulling your ear.
Right.
All right, it's just sitting there so that it's comfortable.
And just
Right.
folding it over is enough to hold that in place?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It will, yes, it will.
All right.
All right,
You probably, instead of rubber bands, you can also probably use the hair ties that have a little padding to them. They're
The
usually
squinchies, I think
Yeah.
they're called. Yeah. Yeah.
because those are probably a little softer around your ear, assuming they're big enough.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's I've been doing some version of this. It works.
okay, well, I actually have elastic.
Perfect.
Okay, this is like 1 inch elastic that I cut into half and then quarters. All right, so,
Ah.
all right, but I was assuming that you didn't have any elastic and that you didn't have any hair ties, but you have rubber bands. All right, so rubber band would be your last option.
Options are great. Everybody has something different at home, so this is
Yeah.
wonderful.
So I'm just showing you with the rubber bands, and the fact that you have hair ties or the headbands or elastic is much better, much better. Okay, so now we're going to do the bandana.
This is the third no-sew option. Is that right, Ira?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. Okay. And of course, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm folding this in half, and then I'm folding it in half again. Okay, now I should have showed you this before, but this,
Ooh.
Are you okay?
yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, this is the ribbing from the bottom of a t-shirt.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to show you the t-shirt mask in a minute, but this came from the bottom of the t-shirt.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's stretchy enough. What I did is I tied the two ends together. And what I'm going to do is lay this down around 4 inches, 5 inches, fold this over, and then lay it down again. And this part goes over your head like that,
Oh, that's good.
up on the top. You pull this side like this. You pull this side like that.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And then it gathers on the side. And I just want you to see that it's not covering my nose, it's coming up to my nose. So this is really more effective, and it makes a tighter seal. So I really like this idea, but it's kind of bulky. So this is where the t-shirt comes in. I use darker ink, Rabbi, because
I can see it much better now. Yeah.
yes, all right. Well, I use darker ink because I don't care if it shows or not. Okay, so you see the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
of the t-shirt. I'm gonna cut that off first. And then I've got two 1-inch strips. And then this section, okay, it's 8 by 17 and a half.
Okay.
All right. So when it's cut, this is what it looks like. All right, and again, I'm gonna just fold that in half. And then again with the ties. I'm gonna fold it over. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. It's double thick. Oh, first of all, let me just say, if you can see light shining through the fabric,
No good.
it's not thick enough.
Okay.
All right, if you can see light shining through the fabric, then the virus is going to come in through the fabric. And with some of these, there's ways to put filters in them. I'm not going to get into what kind of filter. You can do the research on your own and figure out which filters are going to work best for you. Okay, so now we've got this 17-inch.
Ira, I'll just add quickly that, you know, the masks that we're making are a step and a support in the public health interventions that we're taking right now amidst this COVID-19 pandemic, but they are not the same as the personal protective medical grade equipment that you're going to find in a hospital, and nor do we expect them to be. They can still be helpful measures for precautionary health without being N95 or whatever the respective medical grade equipment.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now you see the 17 and a half or 18-inch wide fabric. It's double, and I'm going to do the same thing with these ties. I'm going to lay this down, and I'm going to fold it over. Turn it around so that you can see it. All right, so this is the back side, and this is just overlapped just a little bit. And then it goes down the same way. Hold it over your face. Fold this down, one side, the other side. And then it just ties in the back.
That's very cute. And so now that over your nose, that is just two thickness, 2-ply of your t-shirt. So that's much thinner than the bandana.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's,
it's much more comfortable.
Yeah, that's a great idea, because I've been using the bandana and I feel like I have to yell to people because I'm essentially, you know, talking through 4-ply or 8-ply or whatever the heck.
Right. Well, and again, you know, the bandana, you got them laying around, or a scarf, you've got it laying around if you don't want to cut up a t-shirt.
I got a lot.
Another thing too is this was a long sleeve t-shirt.
Mhm.
So I'm using the sleeve.
Oh.
All right, so I can actually get 4 masks from one long sleeve t-shirt. And I'm going to do the same thing, only the wider end is going to get tucked into the cuff.
So this is really great, Ira, especially because all this requires is an old t-shirt and scissors. You don't need to sew anything. You don't need Velcro. You don't need hair ties, right? You just need scissors and an old t-shirt, and you can make the mask that Ira is demonstrating right now so quickly.
These are simple and
That is
easy.
fantastic.
And then the one last thing that I was experimenting with, this is the non-compliant, but I don't want to get arrested. This is one little thin piece of fabric. I use this as a template. You fold over the fabric, you cut it out, and boom, you just pop it over your ears. Okay, this is for when you run into the laundry room or taking the trash out, just so you're not breathing anything that you're not supposed to. Now, the other thing with this double wide t-shirt, with this t-shirt this wide, if you do so, you can fold this in half, cut it in half, then you end up with something this wide. And you can just pop that up like that.
Wow.
And like that.
No, that's terrific.
That was from what?
I think that was also another T-shirt, right, Ira?
Huh?
That was
This is also from a t-shirt, yes.
How do I make my t-shirt work like that? I don't have to see that one again.
Too plain. It needs a rhinestone.
And a little lipstick, maybe.
Everything needs rhinestones. Bedazzle.
So, Ira, this has been great. So I'm going to review for us. You started with a Velcro mask, right? Using Velcro and a square piece of cloth. You used a napkin, but it could be any kind of square.
I used a linen napkin, right? But
And you did a bandana for us using bandana and rubber bands. Yours was the matzo one from Passover. And then the third one you just did were from old t-shirts with the only things necessary being the t-shirt itself and scissors. And so you're going to offer us now one that you would use a sewing machine for as well.
The last one.
okay, well, okay.
So, Ira, you keep talking, but I'm going to spotlight your sewing machine now, okay?
Okay. All right. Here is the pattern that I found,
Oh, wait.
and I
hold on.
sent
There we
I
go.
sent Rabbi the JPEG of it, which he's going to share with all of you. This is the template that I found that I like. You need to cut out 4 pieces of fabric. All right. And I use different color thread just so that you can see how it is sewn. And you're going to do that twice. And what I did and what I do is, I don't know if hope you can see this. With the one layer, I have folded it back an inch, and then the other layer is going to be folded over a ½ inch. So there's a little bit of a gap there to slide the filter in, if you choose to use a filter. These are a step up from just the t-shirts. These are a much better quality. Okay, so am I going to just sew this?
So after you cut your pieces, you're going to, hold on, let me switch to the sewing video.
Wow.
Oh,
It's
Ira,
sewed.
it looks like your phone video there was frozen, so we didn't see the at the machine. That's okay. Show us the finished product after you've sewn the pieces together. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
So show us again, Ira. So if you have a sewing machine, then it's a really quick, easy sew for this mask. If you're sewing by hand, you could also, of course, sew that distance with a needle and thread. We lost a little bit of the camera angle there, and we heard a lot of my dog barking in the background.
Okay, I heard the vibration knocked the phone over.
That's okay. Ira, show us. I'm going to pinpoint your main video again.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so let's go back to me here. So here, I'm going to take the pins out. The top and the bottom are sewn together. And don't put pins in your mouth.
Oh, my mother always did. So I'm
Oh, I know.
And she's 94. So
Where do you think I learned it?
it didn't kill her.
Her mother, huh?
I learned it from my mother. Okay, so, you put the right sides together. And I just want you to see here that I clipped the fabric.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when I turn it, it will be easier. And I'm using 2 different colors, and of course I don't have any real fabric. I mean, nothing.
You're freezing up a little bit, Ira.
All right, so you need,
There he is. He's good.
there we go, sorry about that.
There you go.
All right, so I'm just gonna iron this real quick.
Wow, I used to iron sometimes.
I keep thinking I'm going to again.
I was going to say, is that what that thing's for?
It's been a while, I must have been.
I've used an iron, but never a sewing machine.
Okay, so you've got
Wow.
one side.
That's official looking.
Yeah, that's professional.
This is, well, okay, and now you see this one end. I'm going to turn this over and get the elastic and sew it.
And that was from the headbands, right, Ira?
And that's
headbands
from
you
the
got
headband,
for-
right,
I say just
right.
just loops. Yeah.
And you can sew that right on or staple it on, I guess, right?
So here's one that I've already finished.
Mhm.
Okay, this is from an old t-shirt.
I love that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's so fun.
Okay,
Great
so,
fabric.
and it has just that 1 inch elastic that I quartered. I cut into quarters. Now with this one, I used just the bottom of the t-shirt.
Sure.
And this is really comfortable.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. Ira, you're so creative. Thank you so much for this.
So, Ira, yeah,
That really works with the
That was-
glasses.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that fabric.
So, Ira, thank you so much for sharing all this with us. I'm going to stop the recording in just a second. We can all stay here and chat a little bit more
Ah,
creative ideas. But
Joker.
it's perfect.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's upside down. It's Rocky Horror, but I got carried away.
Oh, okay.
It worked both ways, actually.
It does. You could change it depending on your mood.
That's right.
So, everyone,
Oh, look at you.
everyone, will you give
Yeah, this
Ira
is
a
for
round
the
of
gala.
applause?
I don't
I
even
was
know if I'm
thinking-
invited or not.
Wait,
See, now you're all dressed up.
Well done, Ira.
Right, yeah.
This is for the
Thank you,
gala.
Ira. Before we close this recording, if you are watching this after the fact, if you are watching this on our YouTube page or on our website,
Oh, I love it.
please click through and submit a photo to the MASKquerade contest. Make a donation in honor of our honorees for our virtual gala. Buy a ticket, become a sponsor. Whatever it is, we would love your support. And for the support, we know we are hashtag Kol Ami Stronger Together this year and every year. Thank you so much.